Disclaimer: this video is created for educational purpose. Before taking any investment, please consult with your financial advisor.
I am educating technicals through my membership. So if you are interested to join my membership, please click this join button. Hello friends, in this video I am going to discuss about technical view about few indexes. So the first one is Nifty 50. So we were expecting some kind of a bounce back from this place. So it is exactly happened. So after touching the level of the top level of this particular zone, it is just a support zone, it is not a demand zone. That zone is clearly respected. Nearly from there, actually the low was 21,964. That means it is broken 22,000 with 40 points, and it is made a high of 22,633. So within 4 days, there was a bounce back of nearly 675 points. So it is a clear bounce back, and also with that we were expecting this bounce back during this particular fall. It is exactly happened, and also I was expecting a bounce back in this level when it was crossing 25,000. That means during this places itself, I was expecting a bounce back, and also the best place I have mentioned many times is 22,000 and 21,800 and 21,700. So exactly it is worked, and also with that right now it is trading at the important trend line, that is a support trend line we have discussed over here. That trend line is retested, so maybe we can expect some kind of a smaller fall from here, or else it can be a bigger fall also, but I am expecting some kind of a smaller fall. Then it can move up to this particular trend line. So that is what the important level. So here, if it breaks this candle high, we can expect up to this particular resistance trend line. Then if this trend line is broken, then we don't have to worry about that, and also with that we can expect some kind of a decent up move. So right now 22,800 will be acting as an important resistance, that is based on the horizontal level. And after that, if it breaks that level, we can expect up to this particular trend line. Then if it breaks that level, we can expect the previous swing high, and also we can expect some kind of a decent reversal also. But I'm not saying that it can break the all-time high. I'm just feeling that it can give some kind of another long sideways. So I was expecting a trend line breakdown. So that was a long trend line, daily started from March 2020. So that trend line is broken based on the weekly basis, and also nearly it is closed below this level for nearly 2 weeks. So that we can expect some kind of a long sideways. This continuous up move is nearly broken, so it can be some kind of a long sideways. It can go up to this particular zone also. So that is what the level I have marked over here. If it goes towards that level, then we can expect some kind of a selling pressure. Nearly that selling pressure can be broken this previous swing low also. So because of that, I was expecting some kind of a long sideways. So it is only based on the pure price action. I'm not expecting a fall based on the fundamentals. The next one is Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty is ready to take another one more double bottom. Here we got a double bottom, then there was a up move. Then I think here we can expect some kind of a double bottom also, because right now this trend line is nearly acting as the resistance. So because of this resistance, if it is again falling towards this previous low, and from there if it is showing some kind of a bounce back, then only I can able to say that it can create some kind of a double bottom. But so far now there is no double bottom formation. So during that double bottom formation, if it is happened, then if that red candle high, that is 48,840, if that high is broken, then we can able to say that it is a short-term double bottom is broken. We can expect up to this particular swing high, and also with that if that swing high is broken, here this one as a first double bottom, and this one will be second double bottom, and these two double bottoms will be having an intermediate neck point, that is this particular red candle. If that level is broken, we can expect some kind of a decent up move. But here also I'm expecting some kind of a selling pressure exactly over here, and also with that Bank Nifty, it can give another one more sideways movement. The next one is Nifty Next 50. Here there is a clear pattern formation. It is a falling wedge. That resistance is nearly broken, but it is actually broken with some kind of a red candle. So we can able to say that it is actually taking resistance on the resistance trend line. If that level is broken with some kind of a clear green candle closing, we can expect some kind of a up move in Nifty Next 50 also, because Nifty Next 50 will be having a large cap stocks. So because of that, I have added this index in this particular analysis, and also one subscriber was asking about this particular index. The next one is Nifty 500 index. So here the same kind of pattern is nearly found, but in this place there was a support broken, and also with that again it is entered into this particular level. So because of that, if it is falling from here, then this trend line can be acted as a support. Then after that, it is showing some kind of a buying pressure. We can expect up to this particular resistance trend line. Then if that trend line is broken, means we can expect some kind of a decent up move in Nifty 500. The next one is Sensex. It is actually clearly working as a Nifty 50, but here we have marked one trend line. That trend line is exactly worked as a support, and also it is very near to the horizontal support. The next one is Nifty Midcap. So Nifty Midcap is actually having a resistance exactly on this particular trend line. If it is breaking this trend line and also if it is retesting above this level after giving a breakout, then we can expect some kind of a decent up move from there. But right now it is actually this resistance trend line is acting as an important resistance, because previously it was acted as a support. So right now it should be acting as a resistance. The next one is Nifty small cap. Here the horizontal level we have marked is acting as an important resistance right now, and also we have marked one first level that is nearly reached, and we can hope that if it is breaking this swing low, we can expect some kind of a fall up to the second support also. But if it is crossing this red line and also if it is retesting that red line, then if it is showing some kind of up move, means we can expect the next resistance at this particular trend line, and if it breaks that level, we can expect the up move also. The next one is Dow Jones. So Dow Jones is perfectly working my technical analysis. We have mentioned when it was trading at the higher levels. Here we got a decent fall. Nearly at this peak, I have analyzed this Dow Jones. It is fallen nearly 6% after my analysis. And also whether I have marked one horizontal line that is broken, then it is retested. And after that, it clearly mentioned that during this candle, I think so. During that particular candle, I mentioned that this red color line will be acting as the important resistance. That is what my analysis on previous week. From there, we got a decent selling pressure. Nearly for within 2 days, it is clearly fallen, and also within after that, for the next 4 days, it is actually moving in a sideways. That means I mentioned that this particular gap can be acted as a support during this particular high. That gap is nearly acted as a support for past 4 days, and if that low is broken with the day closing, we can expect the fall up to this particular trend line. Then, if that low is broken, means we can expect a decent fall. That means another one more big fall in Dow Jones. The next one is Nasdaq. So Nasdaq, within a short period of time, it is nearly fallen more than 10%. That means my support trend line I have marked, it is exactly reached. That means I have marked this line that is 21,000. That is nearly for a few weeks back I have marked this line, but at that particular time Nasdaq was breaking the all-time high. So this candle on that particular candle itself, I mentioned that I am seeing some kind of a selling pressure. So because of that, it is nearly fallen, and also that it was clearly fallen more than 10%. We can check it also. So it is nearly fallen 11.2%, and I mentioned that if it breaks this red color horizontal line, we can expect a fall up to this particular level. It is nearly reached. Then right now it is trading at the important support trend line. That means if this trend line is broken with a clear red candle, means we can expect some kind of a severe fall up to, initially it can fall up to the level of 18,430. Then if that level is broken, we can expect up to 16,980. Okay, the next one is S&P 500. Here also there is a decent fall, but I mentioned again in this particular stock, at that particular time the stock was actually, that means S&P 500 was breaking the all-time high. So during all-time high breakout, most of the indexes will go higher, but I have indicated bearish indication, but it is nearly fallen. And also whether here the support line is nearly broken, so that we can expect a decent fall. The recent fall is nearly happened. That means this previous swing high is acting as a support over here. If that low is broken, means we can expect another one more severe fall in S&P 500. The next one is gold. So gold is actually moving in a sideways in Indian rupees, and also with that in US dollars also it is actually moving in the sideways. So we can't able to mention this particular fall in gold. But I feel that here it is actually indicating some kind of a selling pressure, like from here we can expect some kind of a fall. If it breaks this red candle low, means we can expect another one more fall up to this previous swing high, and also it can fall up to 2,725. If it reaches that particular level, it will be a very good opportunity to focus gold. The next one is silver. So silver is nearly closed above this particular horizontal line we have marked with a weekly closing. So the weekly closing is clearly happened. Right now we can fix this green candle high is the important level. If that high is broken in the intraday itself, we can expect some kind of a decent up move. But the nearby resistance, which is actually at 1 lakh rupees. So if that 1 lakh is broken in the intraday itself, means we can expect up to 1,12,000. So right now we don't want weekly closing, because that weekly closing is exactly happened. So right now we need a intraday breakout itself. That is enough. Okay, so that's all about this today's video. Thank you for watching.